Every January, Motorsport and Aftermarket come together at the Birmingham NEC for Autosport International, this year rebranded as A24. The halls are packed with a mixture of performance aftermarket and standard companies that supply into garages. Motorsport can be a really important development tool for businesses when they're looking to push the limits of performance for their products, not just on the racetrack, but on the roads as well. Autosport International 2024 is go. Let's have a look around. Now I bet these guys get through some tyres. This is the RC Drift Championship. It's quite a spectacle to watch. It may not be relevant to the independent aftermarket, but we all like our hobbies sometimes. And if you can't drift a car, you might be able to drift one of these, although the people doing this are seriously talented.
This year at Autosport 24, we are showing our comprehensive range of both race oils and road oils. So we have a full range of race engine and gearbox oils, but we also have a full range of aftermarket products for the regular garage. We've had an awful lot of garages coming and talking to us that I think they're more motorsport enthusiasts rather than competitors, and I've had some great conversations, as have all the team, with distributors, retailers and garages outside the motorsport world. So motorsport's very important to Rowe as a brand. This little beast here is not cheap to run, but this is very much classed as Rowe's mobile laboratory. The Nürburgring is in their backyard from the race team, and they use motorsport to develop products. And there's an awful lot of parallels between the oils that are running in this car and how they get developed into road oils. This car runs 100% plant-based engine and gearbox oil. Interestingly, it's also the only car out of the grid that has completed every single round for the last 2 years of every single race. So a bit of Rowe reliability in that. We have Grant Williams's very famous Mark I Jaguar lightweight on the stand. The reason for it being on the stand is that we are in the process, we have developed and we will be launching an ultra-high zinc content race oil for the classic sector. We've been asked by multiple customers if we can develop this product, and we are developing that product going forwards, and it should be available hopefully towards the end of March. 2024, there are an awful lot of new products coming down the line that unfortunately we can't talk about in detail now. We'll have new race products and we'll have new road products, very much around the sustainable bio-based technology. So future-proofing things like motorsport, where we've got to make some changes. If we don't make those changes, the future could be quite precarious.
So I'm here with Speed of Sight, and firstly, John, could you just tell me a bit about Speed of Sight? What's the premise of the charity?
So Speed of Sight is all about changing the way people view disabilities. Speed of Sight provides incredible driving experiences, and it really is that, but the people we deliver the experiences to are people who are under the premise that they may never be able to drive. Why? That's because they have a life-restricting disability. It could be someone who's blind, someone maybe with a severe mental health, or even someone that maybe has had or has epilepsy or has had a stroke. So it's a wide array of people with disabilities who are under the impression they can't drive, and now they can.
Well, we're here at Autosport International with two fantastic cars. Could you just tell me a little bit about them?
Certainly. Well, I can tell you for sure that MEEV, otherwise known as MEV, kit cars. This is an Exocet, a sexy, beautiful, well-equipped motor vehicle.
Now, these cars have been designed with our purposes in mind. So we want people who will never be in a position to take a driver's test, or through illness or accident have had to relinquish their license. So we give them the opportunity in these specially designed and modified vehicles, the chance to drive on a race circuit in different parts of the country.
The vehicle's powered by Mazda MX-5 Auto, so it's a very, very quick car. And obviously, because it's a kit car, it's extremely light and agile. And believe me and you, it performs around the track.
And both these cars have got names. Mike, could you tell me about the names?
Yeah, we as a charity have been going for 12 years. And so one of our volunteers came up with the idea to name the cars to give them, or add to their character. And we named the cars after my guide dogs. And these two cars are named after in that tradition. So I've got Baxter, who was my previous dog, and my current dog, Stanton. So we've got Baxter and Stanton at the show today.
We came here expecting to unveil one car, and we're leaving here today with two cars. So massive kudos to MEV Kit Cars for doing this. It's quite incredible, really.
So what's the plan for 2024 with these cars and with Speed of Sight itself?
This season we'll be getting off to a cracking start with the two new vehicles. We start running in March and we run right through to October, get various tracks up and down the country, and we're very grateful to the racetrack owners and managers for donating time to us. Without their effort we wouldn't be able to do it. So it's a fact we are looking forward to this season and running these cars on the circuit.
Has anybody got £69,995 they want to lend me? I've got to ask.
So Autosport 2024, we're launching 3 new compounds effectively. We have a new performance road compound that's completely road legal, Regulation 90 approved. So it allows the driver to take the daily commute every day. There's plenty of comfort within the product, so it works just like a normal aftermarket road pad. But also, it really comes alive if you want to do a track day or something like that, because this material will last on a track day. So what we're trying to do is there's a scenario in the marketplace where end users and drivers are using non-road legal race pads effectively, and what we want to try and do is bring them back into line, and we want to be able to offer something that they can use as a daily commute, but also into a track day situation. In terms of its performance, it's up there with the leading track day and also with some of the racing compounds that are out there. But as I say, it's totally legal, so well worth a look. It's that, definitely. And then we also have a new racing compound, which is called MRM 1802. That's aimed predominantly at the kind of club motorsport market, championship type market for medium-sized cars. So anything from, say, a Mazda MX-5 up to, again, maybe a Golf GTI or something along those lines. If you're racing that type of car, or if you've got a purely focused track day car that's not legal for the road, then we recommend that. And then up a step again, we have the MRM 1805 compound, which is a super high friction material, which is going to be great on really serious kind of races. Lots of initial friction, great if you're using like a semi-slick or a slick tyre, because it offers lots of grip. So yeah, well worth checking our 3 new compounds out.
It wouldn't be Autosport, without a tuning element, and this year's show is no exception, with a hall dedicated to custom tuning and performance, as well as the live action arena. Now, tuning and the aftermarket go hand in hand. As long as it's done safely and it's done legally, then it can be a decent money spinner. And there are some fantastic cars in this section at the moment, some gleaming so much we've been unable to film them because they're interfering with the lighting on the camera. The tuning society is bigger than ever before. It's a great atmosphere with a party going on in the background here right now. Well, that is it for another Autosport or A24. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the Auto Repair Focus channel. Now, I found an office chair that I think finally fits me. It's really comfortable. I've got to go home now, and the only question I've got is, how do I get down? See ya.